Welcome to Body Reconnect, where I help you to decipher the signs and signals your body sends you every day, begging you to course correct and make changes in order to live your best, healthiest life. I'm certified wellness coach and lymphatic therapist, Michelle Dominique. So we have one fresh off the press. Um, I love my job. I love what I do. I had a client who was experiencing sluggishness in their bowels. We're talking about that again. I'm not going to get off it. I'm not coming off it until you guys start getting regular, right? Because it is happening more often than not, and especially this time because it was stress related. It was stress related. I keep telling you all, the body keeps score of everything. It does not compartmentalize. If you have mental stress, if you have angst, if you are just clenching and you just that's going to show up in your body. It doesn't just stay somewhere in your thoughts. As the mind goes, so the body does. So my client is experiencing a period of stress and grief in her life, and it has shown itself in her bowels. Now, of course, there are a lot of other mitigating factors, when you're dealing with that and being off track from your regular foundational wellness and practices and everything. And that happens to everybody. It happens to me when you go through periods and you're off schedule. Things can happen. And with her in this instance, it was sluggishness, a bowel constipation, that pebble poop squirrely whirly kind of thing that I'm always telling you guys about. And it's very unusual for her. So we did a session and we talked about the emotions of it because that's very important. And then I did a stomach massage using two of my favorites for constipation, fennel and orange. People think peppermint. No, peppermint is great for digestion. Fennel and orange essential oils are great for constipation. So I did a massage on her stomach using that after we had discussed the emotions that she was experiencing. And then I did reflexology. If someone is experiencing constipation or sluggish bowels, one of the quickest things I can do is reflexology, foot reflexology. And if I have time to get in a stomach massage, it is just like a 1, 2, 3 punch. So we did that, and it was so funny because I had done her stomach massage, and everything was great. And I got to the feet, and I started doing reflexology. When I did my first pass, because for those of you who aren't familiar with reflexology, it's an ancient Asian art where you can use the feet, the hands, the ears, the even the tongue to affect change in the body. And so I did foot reflexology using fennel and wild orange. And she was lying on the table, and I started working one point on her foot. And literally, I was like, oh, okay, I'm feeling something here. And literally, I could start to hear her stomach gurgling on the table. She was like, oh my. I was like, hey, I think we hit something. So it was super, super fantastic to be able to have her have that experience. It wasn't a shock to me, but to be able to have her have that experiencing of understanding that you can really tap into your body without going first to an outside source. Stop outsourcing your health. Stop outsourcing your health. Now, if you come to see me, is that outsourcing kind of, but I'm teaching you how to tap in because what I was teaching her was how to tap into her body and understand, first of all, to release those emotions that were clogged in her mental, and then help her body to release. So it was an amazing session. It was so great. And it's not the first time I've done that, but I completely forgot. And I'm putting that on my menu now. So when you go to my website, which is coming any day now, it'll be here. That is going to be a selection that you can make. I'm thinking about calling it the ebb and flow massage. You get it? You get that pun? The ebb and flow, flowing out, clearing the bowels. But, give me a name for it, because, let me know what you think. Put it in the comment what I should call it. But anyway, that was an amazing, amazing session. I was so excited, or so grateful to be able to let my client have that experience. So share this video. Share this video. At any given time, I've been practicing for 25 years. 25 years. I should probably do a big thing about that, but I've been practicing 25 years, and in my 25 years of practice, I can guarantee you two biggest issues 85% of my clients shared at any given time. In the 25 years I've been working, the majority of my clients came in, whether they came in for these issues or not, but through the course of working with them, I found out that there were two very prominent issues that a lot of people deal with: poor sleep habits and poor gut habits, poor release, poor elimination. It's a serious thing. You may be squeamish and don't want to talk about it, but it needs to be talked about. That being said, please remember to share this video. Post it on your page. Post it on your page. People need to hear this information. As your gut goes, so does your health. Because remember, 85% of your immune system lies in your gut. It doesn't operate outside of the clogged conglomeration that's in there. It's in there fighting to get past all of that to keep you healthy. So if you're experiencing health challenges, especially repeated health challenges, catching the same thing over and over and not being able to progress, that might be the reason why. And that is a good reason why you should reach out to receive your free wellness consultation, absolutely free. I don't need to sell you anything, because I just told you the two oils I use, and I'll list them below in the link. Also, to keep an eye on your kids. Your kids are wilding out and having behavioral issues. How's their gut? How's their elimination? Why do we keep skipping kids like it doesn't affect them? It affects, they're more sensitive actually, because as I talked about, the food that's promoted to them is just void of what they need. So anyway, be sure to share this video. And like I said, don't forget to comment. I'm looking for a name, because I'm going to put that stomach foot reflexology thing on my upcoming website menu. And I'd like to know what you think. Ebb and flow, you think? I'm thinking ebb and flow. But if you have another name, let me know. Once again, this has been Michelle Dominique. I am looking forward to helping you live your best, healthiest life. You deserve it, and it's going to be my privilege to help you get there. Until next time.